And good evening, everybody, from Fruit Memorial Field. High school football's on the air on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. I am Wade Bates and my broadcast partner Nick Van Knocker tonight as St. Mary Springs begins their quest for that elusive state championship this year as they host the Lomira Lions tonight in the season opener. Nick, last year St. Mary Springs came, within one victory away from winning the gold trophy. This year, sight set on bringing back that gold ball.
It is every year, Wade, and the expectations with this Ledger football team each and every year when they start the season, as it is this year, is winning that national championship. Really, when it comes to this program, the level that they've been at, anything less than winning that national championship usually is a disappointment.
That's exactly it, Nick. And pregame show brought to you by the Backyard Grill. Tonight is always a shorter pregame show because the Brewer game running a little bit long, but we'll get you going with what you need to know here today as well. St. Mary Springs going to bring back 8 starters on each side of the football as Evan Henderson, the quarterback, started, I think it was the second playoff game last year, and then he carried the load down through the playoff run to the state title game. He's a 6'1", 165-pound junior. The backfield, Tyler Grebe and Mitch Herron. Slots, Ryan Grandlick and Brian Merkus. Eric Feldner's a split end. Then you have a great offensive line. Randall Prost, 6'3", 255-pound senior. Ty Reel, 6 foot, 181-pound senior. Brad Fryer, captain, 6'1", 185-pound senior. Sam Schrouth, right guard, Division I talent right there for the Ledgers. And Andrew Reel, 6'1", 232-pound sophomore. So offensively, they're going to be loaded. Krieger is telling me that their defense going to be really good this year as well. As for Lomira, Cliff Goodacre, coach, the former Fond du Lac Cardinal, they're going to come out this year. They're still in the rebuilding process of their program. Are 1-8 last year. They're going to whip it all over the field today with 5 wides, 4 wide receiver sets, and they'll air it out.
Yeah, they will, and they've got their quarterback. That's what they need to do. They're going to have to put up a lot of points against the St. Mary Springs football team in order to come away with a victory. So they'll spread it out, see what they can do down the field, and if they can come up with some big plays, you never know how things turn in a football game.
The opening kickoff tonight brought to you by Paul J. Ferris Plumbing. Call Paul J. Ferris Plumbing. Paul is a local master plumber with over 15 years experience, your personal plumber for life. Paul J. Ferris Plumbing, 979-8602. That's 979-8602. Also, we're going to be broadcasting this year Dave Bastion from Video Sports. Brand new website that's going to be on called Foot of the Lake TV, FODLTV.com. You'll be able to download and watch all of these different games at FODLTV.com. Find them on Facebook. There's a link at KFIZ.com if you'd like to find it. Right now you can find those games posted up there, and they'll have the website up and running sooner than later. You can watch them. Fondy game last night, it's up on their Facebook page via YouTube right now, where you can watch the different segments of the game, and it's going to be exciting. Partnering with Dave Bastion again on Video Sports on FODLTV.com, footofthelaketv.com. St. Mary Springs going to return the opening kickoff here. Lomira is going to kick off going left to right on your KFIZ radio dial. Ike Floyd and Darren Ward is standing back at their 10-yard line. Justin Michael to kick off for the Lions of Lomira. High end over end kick. It's going to be taken by Ward at the 12-yard line up to the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, and he's going to be tackled right around the 34-yard line, and that's where St. Mary Springs is going to take over 1st and 10.
Well, and if you're St. Mary Springs, you want to come out here right away. They're a team that uses the ground game quite a bit and put a touchdown in right away to bring down the morale of this Lomira football team.
Tyler Grebe and Mitch Herron in the backfield for St. Mary Springs. And Evan Henderson, the 6'1", 165-pound junior. Merkus, slot to the right. We're going to split the backs behind Henderson. Going to motion Feldner from left to right. Run the option right side. They're going to pitch it over on the far side to Herron. He's going to turn it upfield, and he gets stopped for no gain there. Justin Legal, first guy to make contact for Lomira.
With this Lomira team, you'll hear the guys basically some playing offense and defense, and Legal is one of those wide receiver and came in and made a good tackle in the backfield.
So 1 carry for 1 yard for Herron. They're going to work on the far hash. Felder split out to the near side. Herron in the backfield with Grebe. Flag on the play. Henderson's going to keep it himself. Turns it upfield. Doesn't get the 40-yard line. It's going to be pulled down on the play by Pat Neitzel. Somebody move a little early for St. Mary Springs. We'll have to wait and see. Lomira in their red pants are going to wave the flag off. Red pants, red helmet, white jerseys.
Works out pretty good for Henderson, who comes up with a 5-yard pickup.
Grandelick brings in the play for St. Mary Springs. And the Ledgers will bust the huddle. Just underway here at Fruth Field. Beautiful night for football. Felder's going to split wide to the right. Grandelick to the near side. They'll split Grebe and Heron in the backfield. Play fake. Henderson rolling to his right. Unloads and overshoots his man Grebe coming out of the backfield on the far side. It's going to be 4th down.
Grebe was wide open and would have had the first down if he could have connected with him just over the outstretched hands.
So St. Mary Springs going to punt back deep for Lomira. Will be Justin Legal. Brand new Ledger sign they put up at Fruth Field here on the one of the end zones. That'd be the south end zone, if I know my directions.
Now you got me thinking. I think you're right. We'll go with it.
On count, low snap. It's going to be scooped out of there by Felder. He's going to get a high end-over-end kick. Legal's going to call for the fair catch and makes it at the 26-yard line, and that's where Lomira is going to start 1st and 10 here. No score on your FloorQuest scoreboard. St. Mary Springs football on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Springs and Lomira football tonight. Got a text message from Lomira grad via Facebook, Adam Eichstead.
Well, if you're Lomira, you got to be encouraged on that first defensive series right there. You got to consider it a win, coming out and stopping St. Mary Springs right away. Now you got to come out and do something on offense. They're going to spread it out right away here, Wade.
Lomira's going to run nothing but spread offense tonight. Dylan Block, a senior, works with Pat Neitzel standing to his left. 4 wide receivers, going to run the option, and he has got nothing doing right there as he gets buried in the backfield. Sliding through is Eric Sutton, and he was in the backfield before that thing even got going. I can lose what? 7 yards on the play?
That one went bad from the beginning. Got right through, made the tackle. Eric Sutton, one of those defensive players, you'll hear his name quite a bit throughout the season. Played a couple years on that defensive line for St. Mary Springs. Now a big loss for Lomira.
Lomira's going to work out of that no huddle. Everybody's got the, as they call the play, everybody's got the wristbands that Coach Goodacre's using. Block working out of the shotgun. High snap again, and this time they're going to hand off on the left side to Neitzel. Turns it upfield, spins through one tackler, and gets up just shy of the 25-yard line. Gets about 5 yards back out of it. It's still going to be 3rd down and long.
Well, that time they spread it out, but then went with the running game up the middle. A couple of nice blocks there. Big block by number 61, Justin Michael, allowing them to get some of that yardage back that they lost.
Trevor Eberts ended up with a tackle for the Ledgers. Again, they'll wait and get the play from Coach Goodacre on the sidelines. 3rd and 11 for Lomira, going left to right on your KFIZ radio dial. Yeah, there's movement on the line of scrimmage. Flags coming down, tucking it down his block. He's going to turn it upfield, and he's going to get wrapped up and brought down by Jacob Schneider. But I think they're going to get Springs jumping right there.
It almost looked like Lomira jumped in the beginning, but looks like they're going to get Springs defensively.
Here's my question, though. If you're in high school football, don't they blow it dead right away?
That's what I had thought.
He had one this afternoon, had a late hit on 4th down over at the Lomira game, and North Fondy, they called it a post-possession foul. The kid quarterback got hit for North Fondy, and the referee called it a post-possession foul and then gave the ball to the other team. Should have been 15 yards in the first. Would have given North Fondy the first down.
Now, as you see on the replay, Springs did jump. Looks like it was Eric Sutton. Got the offsides.
The replay, if you're listening and watching on FODLTV.com. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for Lomira. They'll mark the ball just over the top of their own 30-yard line. Block will get the call from the sidelines. You no huddle for Lomira. 9:05 left in the first quarter here at Fruth Memorial Field. Long count. Seems long because they don't huddle. Going to roll to the near side is Block. Still looking. Being flushed. Fires, and it's nearly intercepted. On the coverage for St. Mary Springs was Jordan Dawn.
Jordan Dunn would have intercepted that pass. He might have took it back for 6. He had a lot of green in front of him.
Lomira's going to throw a lot today, so we're going to see, Springs is pretty aggressive defense, so the odds are pretty good that something's going to be taken to the house just with the amount of times that Lomira throws the football. Block had some zip on that pass.
They brought Jacob Schneider off the left end as a defensive back and put some pressure on Block on that possession.
Good snap, end-over-end kick. That's going to take Ike Floyd back to the 30-yard line, spins it over on the right side, up to the 40, and he gets knocked out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Late flag.
Yeah, looks like it'll be a late hit.
Yeah, or it's going to be interesting to see if maybe somebody had a piece of the face mask as well on that punt. As the officials talking about it on the far side of the field, nonetheless, St. Mary Springs is going to have the football. It just depends on where once they shake things out on the officials. There's going to be a penalty on Lomira, and that's what it was. It was a face mask right there.
It's going to come. Springs is going to come away with some excellent field position, well inside of Lomira Lion territory. They're going to go down to about the 41-yard line.
Well, Springs, as you mentioned, starting on Lomira's side of the 50. They'll race to the line of scrimmage on the far hash. Backfield for St. Mary's Springs. Split the backs. Henderson going to hand off on the left side over to Grebe. Cuts it through the other side. Breaks free across the 30. Down to the 28-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Ledgers.
What Lomira can't afford to do is penalties like that, because now you're giving the Ledgers a short field. They're just going to take advantage of it, running it right down the middle. Good run there by Grebe.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ledgers at the Lomira 29-yard line. 8:36 left in the first quarter. Working off the far hash. Split the backs behind Evan Henderson one more time. Going to hand off to Grebe again. He's going to cut it back up the middle. Huge hole across the 25, the 20. Still on his feet. And they're going to say forward progress is stopped. They blow the whistle short of the 20. And Springs again rolling again.
Yeah, they are. Straight up the middle is Grebe's. Wade, you did in the pregame show, you talked about the offensive line and the blocking by St. Mary Springs. You could run a Mack truck through that hole that Grebe had right up the middle. The offensive line just having their way with the defensive line of the Lomira Lions.
Holes that Nick Van Knocker could
find. Even run through it.
Couple of receivers to the far side. Grandlick going to be out there with Feldner. Heron, Grebe in the backfield. 1st and 10 for St. Mary Springs inside the AirTech red zone. And off left side, Grebe breaks one tackle, cuts it up inside the 5, inside of the 5-yard line, going to be caught just shy of the goal line down at the 1.
Now another big hole up the middle, and Grebe took care of the rest, worked his way through it and got to the 1-yard line. Looked like he broke the plane, but they're going to call him just short. Another big run by Grebe, and he's been in control here in this possession.
Nice patient running for Grebe, and following his big offensive lineman right there was Sam Schrouth. You got him leading in front of you, and you're going to go a long way.